So today we have Chime, a fintech platform that promises no fees, early paydays, and smart financial tools. But does it really live up to the hype? And most importantly, is it for you? To give you a little bit of background, I ran into Chime only a few months ago, actually probably more than a few months ago, probably even a year at this point, and decided to open an account myself just to check out what it's like. And I must say, I actually like it. The interface is simple, easy to use, and it shows all the features that you need. The next couple of slides, we're going to go into the details, and let's get started here with the checking features I'd personally care about. Now, one of the best features that I personally like, especially something that I wish I would have had a long time ago, was early paycheck and getting your paycheck 2 days early. Now, this could be beneficial for you if you are somebody that, hey, you got bills to pay, you got certain deadlines to meet, and I get it. So this can be extremely beneficial for people that just need their check a little earlier at times. Now, another really cool feature that I like about their checking account is their overdraft protection fee. And this is essentially kind of like a line of credit that you can take advantage of up to $200. So that way you avoid fees and you're not charged, again, lack of a better word, overdraft fees, because those overdraft fees can add up. When it comes to FDIC insurance, they are insured up to $250,000 through the partnering banks. Now, if you remember, Chime is a fintech, a financial technology company, and fintechs generally, they are not FDIC insured themselves, but they do partner with banks that do provide that insurance for them. Now, this is also the case for other competitors like Wealthfront, and it's another fintech, and I talked about Wealthfront in the past. Now, when it comes to minimum deposit and no monthly fees, they have none of that, which is great because you don't want anything to be eating up on your checking account and the money that you have. Now, one of the cool features they have is the ATM access, because they do partner with Allpoint Network, which has more than 50,000 ATMs worldwide. So their network of ATMs is pretty big. So here's some screenshot of the Chime Visa credit card, on how it works, how you can get paid early, overdraft fee, and of course, no fees that they provide here on their account. Let's go into one of the best features that I like about Chime personally when I was doing research for this, and that is the credit builder feature. Now, if you don't know anything about that, it's essentially a feature that does just that. It helps you build credit. Now, the way this works is you can sign up and get a card. There's a card that you need to sign up that you would get, and you transfer money from your main checking account to the card. So essentially you are preloading the card, and then you use it essentially quote unquote as a credit card. And then you can use the money that's already in that account, in that card, to pay off the balance that you have. And then Chime reports your on-time payment to credit organizations. So the way I like to see it, I know there's like a bunch of steps here, but the way I like to see it is it's like using a prepaid phone. If you think about it, you pay first and then you're able to use it. And that's exactly how this works. It's really cool because, again, if you have a low credit score, this can help you build your credit and get back right into your feet. Okay. Now, let's go a little bit deeper into other features like the high yield savings account for Chime. Now, I'm going to tell you here, I'm going to be completely honest, it's not the best one out there because we're starting here with a 2% interest rate. It's still fairly higher than what other organizations like Bank of America or Wells Fargo offer. But I must tell you that the high yield savings account is not the best feature that Chime has to offer. But let's explore it because, hey, maybe you like it and maybe it's just good enough for you. When it comes to a few things that I would consider when opening a high yield savings account is the interest rate, which is 2%. It's still a little bit lower than what I would like to see. Right now, I would like to see this number probably maybe at least a 3.5 or a 4. There are organizations that are offering that out there. But as I mentioned previously in many videos, it's not just about the interest rate, right? There's other things and other features that would help me make a decision in signing up with an organization. Now, sign-up bonuses, also something that I haven't seen from Chime. And if there is one, by the way, I will make sure I will link it in the description and update you down there just so that you are aware of your options. Now, it's really simple to open a high yield savings account, but just like SoFi, you kind of have to open a checking account first. So that's the way they get you. They want to make sure that you essentially go and bank with them and transfer a bunch of your needs to Chime, so that way you're not just a customer that just comes in for like a bonus or for a few weeks and they just leave, right? So they want to make sure that they increase their customer retention. Hey, it's a business at the end of the day, and I completely get it. As I mentioned previously, no minimum required balances or maintenance fees with a high yield savings account. And one really cool feature that they have is also that I've seen being implemented in other areas is automatic saving, which is a feature that allows you to round up to the nearest dollar and save when you get paid when you use their checking card, their debit card, and that allows you to just automate your savings, which, hey, I am a big fan of doing just that. So this is a comparison on how Chime does with respect to other brick and mortar stores like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase. It's still fairly higher, but there are other competitors out there, of course, that provide a much higher interest rate. So again, this is a very much simple process to open your Chime savings account. And other features that I care about is the branding and the history, because the longer an organization has been in business, the more reputable, to me at least, it seems. So Chime has been in business for quite a bit, almost 12 years, founded in San Francisco, California. There's also no withdrawal frequency, so you can withdraw as many times as you want. However, there are daily amount limits, which we'll go over in a second. And there's also other companies like NerdWallet give it a 4.3 out of 5 overall as a financial organization, which is not bad. And they do have customer service available. And this is a screenshot showing you how Chime was founded back in San Francisco 12 years ago. And also keep in mind that every financial organization has good and bad reviews, but the key is to identify what is relevant to you, how recent the reviews are, and whether or not you want to choose them anyway. The truth is that there is no perfect financial organization. There's no perfect nothing, right? Like no one is perfect. So here's some reviews from what NerdWallet has to say and also what Bankrate has to say about them. Okay, so now when it comes to Chime pros and cons. So definitely the pros for Chime that I see is early payday, 2 days early. The Spot Me, again, is also a feature that helps you avoid overdraft fees. I like this a lot. In the credit builder, these probably are the 3 main features that I like about Chime overall, and also the ATM access and of course the no fees. But these top 3 are, in my book, the best features that Chime has to offer. Now, of course, when there's pros, there's also cons. It's not a bank, it's a fintech, which, hey, it is what it is. If you're comfortable with that, then all good. It's also no in-person locations. If you're somebody that is looking for a branch, then it's not the best for you. It's also not the best high-yield savings interest rates. As I mentioned, there are other competitors out there. And the other con is that you can't open a joint account with Chime. You have to keep things individual, which is a pro or a con depending on how you look at it. But you can open a joint account if you are married, and you have a spouse, and you want to have somebody there with your account. Now, with this being said, is this Chime a bank or is it a fintech that I would recommend to my mom? Well, yes, if she wants early payday features, the overdraft protection. If she wants credit building features, I think it's definitely a great option. No fees and a somewhat decent high interest rate. Right, their high yield savings account is still higher and better than most, but when it comes to the world of high yield savings accounts, they're not leading in that process. And also, yes, of course, if she is comfortable with the fintech model, that's something to be aware of. Now, no, if she is looking for a physical branch, maybe a higher savings interest rate, also, again, not comfortable with fintechs. And at the end of the day, it's going to come to your own decision, what you need, what you're looking for. So if you're looking for these 3 things, then this may be an option for you. And there's going to be a link in the description to sign up with Chime if Chime is for you. And here are all the alternatives for no minimum deposit, no monthly fees, and which are FDIC insured. Some of these are banks, some of these are fintechs, like Wealthfront's a fintech. There's going to be some people that are dissatisfied and satisfied with each of these options, but at the end of the day, it's worth knowing that you have other options available depending on what you're looking for. I would replace this with CIT. I put SoFi twice, but definitely CIT is another one that Marcus and CIT are 2 options that I will also consider. So it's time for you. Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, share, and check the links in the description for free resources to help you increase your income and achieve financial security.